Now, welcome. This is Eclectic. Now, as the name suggests, this show will seek to highlight different forms of creative expression, be it through art, music, different aspects of design, and even technological innovation. So what we're seeking to do is to highlight people who choose to express themselves creatively in whatever form. Now, coming up, my first guest is Mburu Kimani, who is a film producer, actor, and altogether very talented guy. So let's welcome Mburu to the show. Hey, how you doing? So have a seat, have a seat.
Thank you.
So Mburu, yeah. I know you've done a movie recently called Pieces for Peace. A storyline merged around the time of the post-election violence. Why don't you tell us a bit about your inspiration for doing that movie?
I was covering for K24. So I had the chance of going to most of the affected areas. Yeah. And I could see what people were going through. I felt touched, and I felt there's need at least to tell a story that will make people know this should not happen again. First of all, Pieces for Peace. Yeah. It's 2 movies edited into one. One story is LR45, written and directed by Robbie Bresson.
Listen, I'm not joking with you. I can stop this lone dream of yours right now.
Hey, gentlemen. For how long are we going to have this same argument?
I wrote and directed Tough Times. So there are 2 stories edited into one movie, which is called Pieces for Peace.
Aliajana samani. Kwa hivyo, vile ulichukua elimu kapelekea mtoto, hiyo mimi nashukrani sana.
So I'm wondering, what was the need to do that? Because you have this 2 different parallel stories going on within one movie.
I think the biggest problem with what happened that time basically came from different perspectives of things. We have these people who live together. Yeah. They coexist. People down there who live together, they coexist, they work together, and they like each other. Yes. Then there's this generation gap thing, whereby the older generation is still holding on to things so much, they're not giving the younger generation a chance to do things. You see? So one story, LR45, is about the 2 brothers and the father. So it's the generation gap thing.
Try to have a safe deposit box in. Couldn't you just keep the title in the house like everyone else?
You would have loved that, won't you? Bloody kleptomaniacs.
My story is about those people who are living together. Yeah, there's a Kikuyu guy and a Kale girl who are preparing to get married at that particular time when this happened.
Remember that day you said with me you would stay, never to stray. Was it all in vain? You drive me insane. You leave me in pain. The rain.
Yeah.
So they have their ups and downs. They have to fight through. They have the obstacles, but they have to overcome them for them to make it.
To make it together.
So in the end, we see, all in all, to spend, we have to coexist together and live as Kenyans.
As Kenyans.
Yeah.
And that was the punchline of your movie.
Yeah.
Coming together as Kenyans.
Yeah.
Which is quite inspiring, I must say. It was a very enjoyable movie. And so, like, we'll just talk about maybe which were some of your most challenging scenes in terms of now a director's point of view.
A scene where Kama is being chased in the forest.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think we'll have that one. We'll show that clip right now. Yeah, so talk about it.
So that scene, why I like it. I'm the type of director who wants